guys, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all of you Dread Knights doing today? On this Monday, January 26, 2026. A lot of 26s there. Today we're going to be playing Monster Hunter World because something that a lot of people don't know is today is Monster Hunter World's 8th anniversary. It came out 8 years ago on the PlayStation 5, if I remember correctly. So we're going to be jumping into some lobbies, doing a couple of hunts. The lobby here particularly is open today. Anybody's welcome to jump in for a hunt. A little bit of a FYI, kind of in a snowbound type of area, so keep in mind that maybe my net connection is not going to be super great today. I'm hoping it is. I mean, for the most part, it looks like OBS is playing well, as well as the internet. So we're going to jump into some hunts, have ourselves a chill time. I'm doing okay. I got a lot of rest, which is important, because I haven't had, like, a lot of really, like, rest in a while, per se. So, like, I didn't do any really, like, YouTube shorts, which normally you'll see me do a whole bunch of YouTube shorts during the week. I opted not to really do any YouTube shorts. I took it a little bit easy this weekend. I think I put out a YouTube short yesterday, and I also put out a YouTube short this morning, because, you know, I've mentioned this before on the channel. When it comes to, like, YouTube, I don't really like doing YouTube shorts. I prefer doing long-form content. Generally, I prefer to do pre-recorded content, but considering there's always such a demand for, like, live streaming content right now, you know, I'm kind of forced into doing live streaming content, which is not generally the way I like to do things, because I prefer, for the most part, to do things in a controlled environment. And when I don't have, like, control over certain things, it kind of upsets me a little bit, at least in terms of content, not, like, control over other things. So, we're going to be playing World. I'm looking forward to playing World. It's been a while. I'm kind of buying myself some time because I'm noticing some things on YouTube's end. So I want to make sure that before I actually start these hunts that we're able to, you know, successfully do some hunting. Okay, it looks like that has passed, so let's get into hunting. If the game's too loud or I'm too loud, please let me know. I'm going to be playing Greatsword build today. I'm not going to be playing full Fatalis set. Instead, I'm going to be playing something that a lot of people don't know is actually kind of better for Greatsword, that being a full Arch Temper Valkana set with the Safi'jiiva weapon pretty much maxed out. So this will give you critical eye level 7, attack boost level 7, ice attack level 6, which doesn't matter with this weapon. Blast attack level 4, which is very important because Blast is kind of broken in Monster Hunter World. Iceborne. Recovery up level 3, focus level 3, critical draw level 3, peak performance level 3, stamina surge level 3, quick sheath level 3, coastalance level 3, fortify level 1, resuscitate level 1, and a non-elemental boost because Blast is not an elemental boost weapon. Alright. So, let's get to it, guys. Should be generally okay for today. Let's go chef salad here. Okay, elemental resistance and health up. I'm gonna be jumping into whatever SOS come up, guys, so keep that in mind. Okay, good. Let's post a quest. It should be generally okay here. Let's see. I'm gonna go master rank. Events we're gonna look for first to see whatever events are available, which is kind of a surprise. I was expecting a little bit more from World. These are special assignments, which is basically storyline quests. I'm surprised there's people doing these things. Is this mine? Oh, okay, I was about to say. I'm very perplexed there for a second. Like, it can't be SOS's. This is what's available. Alright, so Archtemper Valkana, which we're not going to do with this build. Zinogre, and that could be a pretty good warm-up. Let's see what else is available. Archtempered. Oh, Kuf Taraf is back. I don't really want to start with Kuf Taraf, because Kuf Taraf, one of the biggest problems with it is that it's a quest that a lot of people, again, similar to Safi'jiiva and as well as Fatalis, don't really bring in augmented gear or augmented weapons, and then they get wrecked terribly. I hope that's not a naughty word. I don't know, like, lately I've been noticing when I'm playing Monster Hunter, I really don't get what's with all the sus names lately in World. It's kind of a bit perplexing to say over release. Okay, skills and decorations. You can attach or remove decorations at the smithy or the item box. We're going to be doing that. Okay, useful information. Odogarons, nasty claws cause heavy bleeding and should be avoided at all costs. Yeah, we know that, but we're not actually on a hunt as either of those things, so it's fascinating. Utilizing the environment. We are. Can we get into the quest, please? Did they die? I know it's not me. Where is this quest? Hey, game. Dread wants to hunt. Did they die? I think probably they backed out while we were in the middle of joining it. I've seen this happen, and then you get, like, the error code. Yeah. Most likely that's going to be the case here, because usually we wouldn't just sit here. We gotta wait. We're gonna wait here on this loading screen. If, for some reason, like, we can't get, like, really good lobbies going in World, I will switch to Wilds. I have no problem switching to Wilds. Yep, see, called it. The person who hosted backed out. I guess they were frustrated. I always hate when that happens, you know, but I see this happen way more common, too, in Iceborne / World than I do, obviously, in Wilds. Quest abandoned. Well, I had no choice. I could have fought both of those things by myself, but why? It's going to take a really long time. Actually, this kind of works in our benefit too, Dread Knights, because when I'm thinking about this, I need to change a piece of gear here. In particular, I don't need health booster. What I need is the Rocksteady Mantle. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's just go into the next quest, shall we? I'm sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to not have, like, an actual hunt happen there, but, you know. People be like that sometimes. This one... See, I'm not using Fatalis gear, so I have to kind of stick to the 50-50 here. If I was using Fatalis gear, I'd just go automatically elemental resistance up. Alright, let's see what's available this time. Hopefully there'll be people to actually help in the request today, because you never know, man. Events. Let's look. I'm not doing Fatalis with this gear, I know better than that. None of these are worthwhile. Let's go into investigations and see. I'll help with a Velkhana, and our Velkhana will be the warm-up for today. I don't mind helping and slaying a Velkhana. It's all about helping her. It's really a Monster Hunter. That's how I've always looked at it. Join Skinny's quest. I won't say the rest of that. Just in case it's something that we're not supposed to say. Okay, cool. Alright, hunting tips, multiplayer. Alright, peak performance. Go. Oh, there's Velkhana. How nice of it to literally be right in front of us. Are you attacking it? Why is it just standing there? It literally is just chilling there, not noticing that we're here. That's funny. Alright, well, the good thing is Velkhana's pretty weak to blast, something that a lot of people don't know. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That's a good amount of blast resistance. 1, 2, okay, cool. Let's go. Uh-oh. That's alright. We're okay. Don't worry about it. I don't really use auto-targeting in World because it's kind of a little disorienting compared to Earthing, so keep that in mind. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. We're playing some Monster Hunter World Iceborne if you're just joining us. Alright, let's clutch claw here. We'll get the face area. Give me your head, just like Thanos. How has everybody been doing? I had a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest. But I was caught in a snowstorm here in New York City. We actually got some significant snowfall. For the first time in a long time, actually. You know what? The last time we had some significant snowfall was like 6 years ago. So I was very happy and satisfied at the fact that we got like a significant amount of snowfall. We got about 11 inches here, because I'm in like literally directly the city. But then, you know, like if you went further out, there was like 12 inches, 15 inches. Pretty much everything today has kind of been like shut down in the sense of like there's not really many businesses open. It was kind of surprising because I basically had dinner, right? Because you have to like cook during like major snowstorms because there's not really fast food places. But even Popeyes, there's a Popeyes that's like around the block for me. Even Popeyes, which you would think would always be open, was not actually open for the snowstorm. Did I just para him and para myself there? Lovely. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of comedy theater there, I suppose. No worries, no worries, no worries. So, you know, everything was closed. It was pretty much reminds me of, like, I'm probably being a little bit melodramatic here when I say this, but does anybody remember an old movie? It's not that old. The Day After Tomorrow, where it's about those students that get trapped in, like, this big, weird global warming event where, like, the whole world is frozen over, and the dude's like the kid's father is like a major scientist, and he goes on this giant journey to try to figure out like to try to find his son. It's not a good movie. I mean, I would kind of recommend it to people just to watch for the sake of argument. It has kind of a nice little love story in it too. Anybody remember a actress by the name of Emmy Rossum? She is in the movie. Dennis Quaid plays the scientist's dad. And I forgot who the kid was. I think it was Jake Gyllenhaal, when Jake Gyllenhaal was actually, like, relevant in movies. I don't want to say he's not relevant anymore, but, I mean, when's the last time you've seen Jake Gyllenhaal, honestly, in a movie in this day and age? Am I going to whiff this? I'd whiff some of that. It's fine. Okay. I'm surprised that nobody else is trying to clutch claw here, because that would be the most ideal situation. That felt like that was a waste of a flash bomb. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. I'm just trying to go for the mount there. Whoops. Overextended there? That's okay, that's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Let me roll here. Here's a trick. If I was closer, I could have clutch claw there. What? Why is he so aggro to me? It just loves me, right? That's gotta be it. It's just, this Valkana's in love with me. I gotta heal up here, because if not, I'm gonna be in big trouble. Alright, let's heal. They can be a little bit aggro here while I heal up here, because if not, we'll take an unnecessary death. The one problem, too, with this particular thing I'm not, like, coping, is this is not a great area to be fighting this thing, because, as you can see, there's nothing but narrow corners. I'm a greatsword user. I kind of need to not have narrow corners, just because it makes life a little bit easier when I'm actually trying to hit this thing and do, like, big damage rotations. Case in point here, him falling like that. Not ideal, because he's a little bit above me. But we got full damage there, as you saw. Big, beefy numbers. That's what you like to see with the greatsword. The one thing is, when you come back to World after playing, like, Wilds, you kind of miss the Sekarets, aka the birds. So you have the mounts. Also, when you're playing, like, Sunbreak, you have the Palamets. So here, you don't really have that. You just have, like, the bases that you can move to. Which gets, you know, it's kind of hard to go back a little bit. It's a little bit of regression, but, you know, it happens. Let's see, what can I queue up here? I'm going to queue up Temporal Mantle. I like fighting him in this area, because here it's a little bit more wide open. Roll. I know people are probably like, why aren't you auto-targeting? Auto-targeting in this game's not as good as it is in the other ones. 5, 4. Also, you know what's one thing I do miss? The overhead slash, that's from Wilds, which is the counter with Greatsword. That's, like, something I do kind of miss in this one, too. Let's wait. Let's do this. Just because I haven't felt like my teammates have been really... And this is not like a dig on the teammates, but there hasn't been a lot of tenderizing going on. Let me reposition here. 1, 2... I don't think I can get a full charge, so I'm just going to release it here now. Whiff. Kind of whiff. Sort of a whiff. Let's wait. Okay, good. I'm not going to go for any more in case it falls. Yep, it did fall. Right on prediction. Please let me know if you're in chat, by the way, how the sound is. If the sound's good, let me know. Kind of important. I don't want these guys to not be able to hear the game, or maybe I'm too loud. You know, it happens. I'm being tripped by my teammate. Switch hack user doing too much. I don't have flinch free on this particular set. So it gets kind of annoying because I have to, like, worry more so about the teammates than I do the monsters. Alright, too many cooks in the kitchen. Some of those people shouldn't even be in that angle. Alright, I'm going to do this for safety, because if not, I was going to take the ice attack. Go down! Roll. Okay, good. Oh, he's all over the place. He's after Skinny, that's for sure. That's fine. That'll give me an opportunity maybe to potentially cut the tail, depending on how he lands here. That's not connecting. Roll. Roll. Okay, good job. I have augments on this weapon, so I don't have to... Well, that's a KO. Good job, guys. Stay out of my way, though. You don't want to stand on this side unless you want to get hit with the greatsword. See how I healed the back there? That's because I have augmentations on my weapon. Health augmentations. Alright, let's move back. I'll show you what I'm talking about with auto-targeting. Auto-targeting is very weird, so, like, targets this way, and there's that little, like, crosshair. That breaks my immersion when I'm fighting this monster. If it didn't have that, it'd be a lot better in this game, but, you know, it's just something. Okay, let's go. 5, 4. Oop. No. Thanks for the help. I don't think I did anything. Next time... What is that person saying there? Thanks, sir, but next time faster? What are you being rude for, bro? People are helping you with your quest. What a naughty dude this is. Roll. Okay. Good. 1, 2. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna get the wing area there. Nice. Alright, let's see for weapon. He's running away. Clutch claw here. Maybe I can force the flinch, but I don't think so. Didn't force the flinch, unfortunate. But I'll get some stinger ammo there. Alright, I gotta sharpen my weapon. This is gonna be very important. I'll let them go do what they're doing. They're riding on that. I don't particularly care for those things. Where they go. How far is this going? If it's going far enough, I'll just go to the camp area, which it is. Okay, good. Let's teleport over there. Okay, nice. So what we're gonna do next, obviously, is we're giving chase to Velkhana. Velkhana was limping, if I'm not mistaken, right, Dread Knights? It looked like it was limping. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Velkhana's music is really iconic in this game. Anybody here a fan of Velkhana as the Elder Dragon? I don't know. Some people might be. Let's continue to push. Swing our partner, do-sa-do. Swing our partner, do-sa-do. It's sleeping. I'm gonna do the smart thing and put blast bombs there. Hopefully everybody on my team knows. If they know, they know, you know? Okay, wait. Don't do silly things. You could do cool things here, alright? Let's do this. One. No! I goofed. Well, still did damage. Not the exact little way. Watch out. Okay, good. It still does damage. It's not just not as an epic fail on our part. One. I'm so close. Too close for comfort. Okay, heal up. I'll stand over this way. 1, 2. Okay, let's go. Man, that guy's skinny was kind of rude. You see his callouts? Oh, a little bit of toxicity in Monster Hunter. It only happens in World for some reason. I don't know why. Doesn't happen in Wilds. Ew, come on, bro. What's with these callouts, man? Can't wait to be out of this lobby at this point, Clock. Nope. Well, they're fighting on the edge. I'm just gonna heal up here and wait. Alright, parts broken. I hate fighting in a bad corner. This is not like a great damage rotation. Just it's too narrow, right? Ah, lift it. Okay. Come on. 1, 2. It's dead. I don't even know what it died to. I think it might have died to slinger ammo. That's pretty unique. Is that a health booster? A little late for that, but... GG's! Just because I don't like to be toxic, I'm gonna give the thumbs up there with the sticker. Just because, you know, you never want to be toxic in these games. Alright, so let's go sticker, thumbs up. And obviously, I'm going to return to the Gathering Hub here. I'm not going to be accepting guild cards. Because... Oh, wait, nope. There we go. I don't know what that icon's was to be. I don't know, I'm a little confused by that. Anybody else? That's a very interesting icon, to say the very least. It was like the Great Jaggy. No, I disagree. I will agree this time. What is with this person? Oh. You know? A successful hunt is a successful hunt, so that's what really matters, Dread Knights. On to the next one. Alright, I don't need any of these things. I just did it to help. And praise that's probably going to be a low-level gem. It is. Friendship Jewel. Alright. Good job. Good job. What did I get? Clever Clutcher. We had to, because if not, we don't tenderize these things. It's going to be unfortunate for us. It's not going to work in our favor. Alright. RS, accept. I'm not accepting this. I'm just going to delete. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next one here. Let's see. I'm going to check what quests are available, and then we'll eat for whatever it is. Respond to SOS. Event. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of Kuf Taraf. We'll try one for the sake of argument here, but it's going to be rough. I'm going to eat for fire resistance here, because if I don't, it could get potentially scary. So we're going to pay with points. I'm gonna go for elemental resistance L. Why? Because I have like -10 fire resistance, so if I eat or anything else, it's gonna be kind of foolish. I can always just max potion to get that health that I need. Away we go. Master rank Kuvtarov. This one's kind of good because if you need like specific elemental weapons, or you need to like upgrade specific elemental weapons, you can just do it. You know, why are you going back into base? Did you die? Or did you just go back with a Farcaster? I hope it's the latter and not earlier than that, because if not, whoo, we're not going to be doing too hot here. Let's see how far they are in this quest. We have Delt and we have Brady. I can't slide? Come on, do the cha-cha slide. Do the cha-cha slide. Okay, good. Perfect. Nice. Grab those just in case we need cold potions. It's still phase 1. I have an odd feeling maybe somebody died on phase 1, which it's to be expected. Alright. Let's see. This is not an easy monster to fight either. Keep that in mind, Dread Knights. None of the content, particularly... Yeah. See how hard it hits me? Heaven King... What in the world? What is with people today? I don't understand. Why do we have the Spicy Hunters today? I'm kind of tempted to just switch to Wilds. We'll see. If I keep running into lobbies like this, I might just switch to Wilds. One... I don't know these callouts, man. What's with these callouts today? These are some spicy callouts. Roll. Alright, I'm gonna stick here. Just because if we can get like a tail car would be ideal here. Somebody about to die. Is that me? Maybe? Potentially here. I'm not in a safe spot. Heal. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shane. Do I have a max potion? I am going to take it because I need to extend the health bar. In case you're wondering why the hell you're doing that. Let me just clutch claw there for safety. Get out of jail ticket. 1. Block. Okay. Let's go. 1. 2. Let me wait because he's going to do that head smash thing. Yeah. Okay, that was a good amount of rotation. There's the fire. How far does this fire hit? Not that far, so I can do this. Well, I'm surprised there's nobody trying to clutch claw. That's bad for me by a lot. Somebody died. This is going to be a wash. Yeah, this is over. This is very, very over. They already took 3 carts and they haven't even gone through phase 1 yet. Don't expect to pay for this. I'm broke. Okay. I'm good of return from quest. Because that's not going to be a successful hunt. There are already 2 carts there, and we're on phase 1. So, as opposed to wasting a lot of resources, there's probably better just go back. I know. Dread, why did you disconnect? It's going to be an uphill battle with 2 carts. I don't know. Very surprised to see that. And you know, when you have that many people like that early on karting, it's probably better to just do a reset. That's why I'm very skeptical to do these type of quests with people. It's not like, it's not even really a dig, it's just, I've seen some stuff. So I kind of already know how certain things are going to go before they actually happen. You know? And again, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, when it comes to like quests like Kuf Taraf, it's really something that you should be doing after you've gone to the Gilded Land and gotten your health augments. Just because that way when you attack a monster, you'll get like some type of health back, which is kind of important for hunts. Particularly in World Endgame content. Because like a lot of people don't think Kuf Taraf is like Endgame, but it's like Endgame in this game is Kuf Taraf when the siege is available. On top of when siege is available, it's Fatalis, Alatreon. Those are like, and Safijiva. Those are like the 4 monsters you're usually always hunting. Sometimes, surprisingly enough, you'll get Shara Ijivalda, but it's rare lately. Like you'll see somebody trying to do the Naked Truth for like the armor that you start out with at the very beginning of the game. But usually it's just that, you know. This isn't what else was I gonna do. I had to take whatever's quick as possible. Again, if I feel like switching to wilds, we might switch to wilds. It's not here. Where is it? Where are they fighting it? Okay, they're fighting it over there. It's somewhere where I can get to with a base camp thing. Yeah. We'll use that base camp and we'll go back that way. These guys are good. I checked OBS a second because I looked over my phone just to see, but these guys are good. It's my phone that was being. Alright, let's see if we can help this person with their hunt. I'm hoping. Crossing my fingers here. Drop down. Okay, good. Let's keep pushing. Huzzah! I'm here. Where is everybody? I was just here a second ago. I feel like I'm just in a non-stop sprint. That monster better be there too. Just saying. It's like, should be right here, right? It should be around the river bend. Literally just around the river bend. Hi. Why is this not moving? Hi, why are you not moving? Did you back out of your quest? Looks like it. Okay. That happened. I was looking like, why isn't he? He's not moving. If he's not moving, it means that he rage quit out of his quest. He couldn't be patient. Sometimes people are not very patient with their SOSs. Man, world lobbies are kind of not good today. I gotta admit. World lobbies not very fun today. I'm surprised. I was expecting for the anniversary a little bit better, but we'll see. There's like not too many options. I think I'm really gonna switch to wilds for a bit. No, I'm not doing that. Let's do SOS quest. Join a quest and see. Search. Events. What is this? A Yen Garuga? I don't want to do that. That's too hard content. I'm trying to help ours too. That's the thing today, because I like to go into hunts and just help people. Alright, send out the join request. Please wait. Waiting. Okay, with points. 2 grand appreciation here. Alright, and away we go! Onward to hopefully victory here. Woo! Restoring health. You can restore lost health by using potions. If you have some honey, you can combine it with a potion to make a mega potion. Alright. Away we go! How far is this monster? They are fighting it. They're here, right? Somebody's over here. I'm gonna go here for safety. Just so that we can kind of all link up here, because I feel like that's the most ideal play. I could be wrong. Yeah, because my tracks will kick in. Kind of important. So I see you here. I'm gonna miss this jump. Right? No, I didn't miss that jump. Perfect. Sometimes I'll miss the divine swing there, because it's just kind of a weird rotation to have to go through. Where is this Yen Garuga? That's not you. It should be somewhere close here, right? I think we found it. And that's an ogre. I don't want an ogre. I think we found it. Where is it? It's back over here. I was just there. Where did it go? It flew away, maybe? Potentially, Dreadnoughts? Okay. Let's continue. I wounded it. Good job. I will get there eventually. Oh, there it is. About freaking time. Alright, let's do a hard shell powder just to help them. Give them a couple of buffs ahead of time. That was a good para. One. Gonna get full charge here for that. This freaking thing bounced off me. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. It's freaking interesting that it was bouncing off that. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's put the rock stay on. 1, 2, clutch claw. Alright. 1, 2, nice. It's gonna throw his little tantrum. This is a tempered one too, so you gotta be careful because we can actually take a death here. Mega potion. Alright, cool. Let's go. I'm gonna antidote here. Just because I don't want to get poisoned. Okay, cool. 1. Good job. Most of this weapon, unfortunately, bounces because of the sharpness. Early on the... Need a good knockdown here, too. Is it fighting that? One... Roll back. I don't want to take that hit. That'd be unfortunate. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good job clutch clawing there. Okay, I'm gonna switch to temporal. Okay, good. I missed. It's unfortunate. Roll back, can't move. That's fine. Alright. I think after this one, what I'm gonna do, Dread Knights, is I'm switching to wilds. Just because, like, there's not really interesting hunts to do on PC lobbies for World. So I'd rather go play something where I'm gonna have a little bit more engaging content. For me, personally, because if not, I'm just gonna kind of get really bored this stream, which I don't want to. Because I'm just gonna feel... I don't know what's the easiest or the best way to put it. I'm just gonna feel bored with the content. And right now, this is like very easy content for me. But the people I'm hunting with, it's an okay experience, but it's like I don't want to be hunting like low-end content in wilds all day, in world all day. I was hoping for some like stuff like maybe a Tiasha and stuff, but I think everybody's probably just on wilds. We took that, that's fine. I'm just gonna go play wilds instead. 1, 2. Okay, charge it up. Good. Nice, perfect. Raw fireballs, fireballs, fireballs. Watch out for that. Could have flash bombed it there if I had it. Let's wait. Fireballs again. I'll probably play like Greatsword and Wilds after this. I'm gonna just BRB after this on it. Cause I'm bored. I know, right? It's bad to say, but the hunts I was expecting a little bit more interesting content. Like, not content for stream, but like interesting hunts that would make me like really be truly engaged with World. So I'll just switch to Wilds. Okay. It's like the level of hunters that I'm getting today too is kind of interesting because I've raced everybody here pretty much. Might be a turf war coming up potentially here. Roll. Okay, good. Nice. Got the stamina drain there, which is kind of perfect. 1. Don't want to go too aggro here. I'm gonna do this just for safety. 1, 2. Okay, sweet. Alright. Oh, you're in the way. I thought you were Ian Garuga. Okay, get the wall bang there would be ideal. There's somebody mounted it. That's good for us. This is the most ideal situation. Whiff, like usual. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sharpen here. Just so that we have like full sharpen when it brings it down, because there's no sense not to have your weapon sharpened. Gave us an opportunity there. 1, 2. Alright, let's go. Full charge. Nice, perfect. Oh no, I'm getting tripped. Fireballs. That's fine. Roll, roll, roll. Heal. Ah, not good. That's okay, that's okay, it's okay. Don't panic. Who's panicking, Dread Knights? I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Roll. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Heal. Okay. Somebody set a trap? You set a health booster. I mean, ideally, a trap would have been better there. I gotta move back here, because if not, I'm gonna take an unnecessary death. Heal up. Okay. Hammer user has yet to really get much of a knockdown here. Fine. Is it down? Okay, we finally manifested it on knockdown. Felt like it was forever. I'm poisoned though, so I gotta be very careful here, because I'm gonna go for full charge, and I missed it all. Like a total bot, that's fine. Alright, let's do this. Thank you, health augments. The only thing we're keeping in this fight right now is the health augment. Oh, tremor. It's fine. Roll. Okay, guys, don't Yeah, that's okay. Don't life powder me. I'm gonna roll, because if not, I'm gonna take a hit. Let me do this. I feel like everybody's... Okay. Swing. I missed. Okay, that's fine. Did they get a mount again? Is that what they've been obsessed with? Trying to get mounts? Bouncing again because of the tail. Let me reposition to the face area. Two. Can't do anything about that. Oh, he walked into it. That was a happy accident. Wait. Potion. Bouncing on the wing. That's a drawback about this Safi weapon. It's not like having the Fatalis. I have the Fatalis Greatsword, but this just does more damage overall. But a monster like this that constantly has parts that can bounce off of, annoying, because like I gotta be under the legs to do damage. It's angry. Roll. Alright, which way is it going now? How far is it gonna go? That's the major thing too. It's not going that far, okay. I want to double check. You can set, but why are you telling us, Luna? I've played this game a lot longer than you, guaranteed. Guaranteed I've played this a lot longer. Oh, jeez. God, I love being schooled by somebody that probably has less playtime than I do. Is anybody gonna dung bomb stuff here? Like a wise hunter would? Probably not. I'm gonna put my temporal on just for safety. Hey, it would be a good idea to dung bomb that monster, just saying. Gave a tip about everything else except dung bombing. Yeah. How did I know? Alright. Dung bomb so he goes away. I feel like sometimes I gotta do everything. There's the turf war. After a turf war, somebody's gonna leave. Who will it be? You think Dread Knights? I don't know. I mean, Zenogre technically should win this. Because Zenogre's a really big monster. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Swing. 1, 2. That's another bounce there. I feel like this hunt has taken forever, and it's taking some of my soul away from me right now. It's okay. Let me grab the honey. Like, I'm sorry, I know I sound like really disengaged. It's just like I was kind of hoping for more interesting stuff in World, excuse me. So, like, with the content not being that interesting, it's like I just kind of want the hunt to end so I can switch games. We'll go play Wilds for a bit. Okay. 2, roll. Okay, swing, nice. Okay, swing. Wait on that. 1. Ah, that's the worst spot for him to have full down, but it's okay. 1. 30 wore off. I'll probably go temporal here. Would be ideal situation. 1. They ran away. Okay. Why would you... Oh my goodness, man. Where did you take it to? Irresponsible hunting 101. When they do that, and the team has to kind of reset there, it's a bit of a nuisance for the whole team, right? 1, 2. Okay, 3. Let's fully charge here. Okay, good. Wait on that. Oop, I'm getting tripped. Fire. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Let's wait on this. Ah, VODs, you fainted on almost death. Let's see if I can keep them in this fight. If I can stun them would be ideal here. I'm gonna try my best to try to get him to stop running. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, I did get him to stop running. Nice. The hero this world truly needed. If they can get a knockdown here, ideal. Don't let him get away. Oh, jeez, Louise. Don't let him get away. Get away. Where is he going? Gosh darn it. Okay, so we're going this way and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go the long way. They could trap... Oh, they can't trap it in this game even if they wanted to. That's kind of unfortunate. Cap or kill? Oh, man, honey, you don't know about this game, do you? Do whatever you want. It's your hunt. Alright. I agree. You agree with what? Do I have a area I can go to easily? No, I don't. We're just gonna have to go that way. This hunt was an interesting experience, to say the least, Dread Knights. We're gonna be switching to Wilds after this hunt. And we'll just play some Monster Hunter Wilds. Because I was expecting a little bit more, like, interesting lobbies, which is not the case today. You know, obviously Wilds, or World, excuse me, is a very old game. Wake up. I love how they launched me there when they're trying to capture something they can't actually capture in this game. That's how you tell newer hunters. You can't capture this, even if you wanted to. Alright. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. They launched me into the air, too. It's kind of funny. But it'd be like that. Okay, I'm gonna take a 2 minute. I'm gonna be 2 minutes. I'm gonna back out of World, and we're gonna switch to Wilds. And I'm just gonna play some Wilds. Okay, guys? So, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere if you've been here hanging out. We're gonna switch to Wilds just because World's, like, PC lobbies are kind of dead today. Which I'm kind of surprised for the 8th anniversary, but again, 8-year-old game. Because, like, most of the monsters that people are posting hunts for are very easy, personally. Because I prefer a little bit more challenging content, or at least, like, more engaging lobbies. If that makes sense. I don't know, probably, you know, so... There's that saying, like, if you're not vibing with a game, you usually change out of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back, okay? It's just gonna take me a couple seconds to get Wild set up. Thank you for waiting. Game is going up now. It's probably not going to automatically recognize it, so give me a second. I know this is like immersion breaking when I do this, but Wilds should be coming up here in a second. It's just going to connect for the connection. Verifying DLC. Alright, do you guys got it? Let's see, you got it, okay. And it looks good, too. Alright, so we'll play Wilds. I'll play Greatsword still. I just felt like switching games, because I wasn't, you know, most of the stuff that we were doing in Worlds was kind of boring at this point. I don't want to, like, do, like, an hour, 2 hours of stream and, like, I'm not interested. We'll do a private lobby, but you can do, like, search... Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Because that would be, you'd have to add me to Steam, which I generally don't like to do stuff that way. Connecting. It'll get us into the room in a minute. Just be patient, be patient, be patient. Alright. Better. There's my cat, by the way, in this one. We're gonna do the gathering hub, which would be the most ideal area. We'll go by the quest counter. I have to remember I have to eat, because the meals here operate a little bit differently than from Wilds. Same thing here. It'll be like an open lobby. I just gotta change the lobby settings. So if anybody wants to join... let me fix it here. So, ID search, right? So if you search for my ID, you should be able to find me. For those of you who need to see that, this is my Hunter ID. I'm gonna write it here, just so that people know. I'll write it in chat for all of you on my phone. Give me 1 second. Type the ID. 7M5633WL. This is a cross-platform game, so whether you're on PlayStation, whether you're on PC, which I am on, whether you're on Xbox, all of us can play together, as opposed to World, where if you're on PC, you can only play with PC. If you're on PlayStation 4, you only play with people on PlayStation 4. That's one of the drawbacks of World. I hope there was, like, a different way of doing it. Okay, so we're gonna pick... I'm gonna go for something with insurance and lucky, just because it'll give us better cards. Okay, sweet. Got it. Capture. Okay, good. Post join request. I'm gonna search for any quests, really, because I could do anything particularly with this build. I'm not gonna start with Savage, because that's not... I'm gonna do this because this is an arena quest that's kind of, like, important because it's one of the newer arena quests, if it's available. Lobbies fill up pretty quickly in Monster Hunter Wilds. This one available? Is it? Is it? Oh, it's a manual quest. People don't normally accept these because they wait forever. So probably it's more ideal to back out of this one. Come on. Give me a quest to do. A good quest. Any quest. Any quest. Not that quest. Should we do a warm-up? Or should we just do that? I like all my transmogs to look that way anyway. So let's do this one. We'll help somebody with their investigation. That's a fun one. It's hard content too. It's like an endgame dragon. So we can, like, wreck its stuff. Capture... Well, that's not part of that monster quest. That's something else. I was trying to do, like, an ecology thing. I know, if you're judging me, we're not playing World anymore. We're playing Wilds. I got bored with World. PC lobbies were kind of dead. So I decided to switch to a game that has a lot more active lobbies in it. You know. I enjoy this game. There's a lot of people who maybe feel a little bit differently about it, but, you know, everybody's gonna like a different type of game, right? Each their own. Did I bring anything with me for safety? I hope I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm not that dumb of a hunter. Alright. Roar. Is it 2 hand drop he's doing? It's just 1, okay. I wasn't quite sure. Roll. That's the hand strike. Yep. 1. Somebody just got a good stun off there. That was well-timed overhead slap. Wasn't even mine. Good. Might have been a counter, actually, from the Lance user, perhaps. Maybe. Phase 2. He's going to do his fire attack, so we'll roll over this way. Or run over this one. 1. Now I'm going to try to clutch claw in this game when I don't have the clutch claw like a silly Billy. It's okay. Oh! Thank you, whoever did that, because if not, they just saved my life, literally confirmed. Because I was in mid-damage rotation there. I'm going to go for the tail here. 2. This weapon's like fully augmented for those of you wondering. 1, 2. Okay, good. 149 damage. Let's break this arm. We can. Somebody mounted it? Yes, they did. Good job, Griffin. Greatsword user got it. Sweet. That's actually good for me because they'll stay like in this face position pretty well. We'll be able to actually do stuff. Okay, good. 1, 2. Okay, go. Nice, perfect. Let's wait on this. He's trying to go for a headbang to get the hunter off of him. Come on, Griffin, we believe in you. Get that. Get that. Drop down attack. We need that. Drop it down. Let's have to save my Rocksteady Mantle War off at this point. Alright, let's not be very silly here. Ooh, took a lot of hits there. It's fine. Did Griffin fail the mount? Looks like he did. Aw, come on, Griff. I believed in you. I believed in you the way that you believed in me. What happened here, bud? Alright, I got a roll. Or, well, that's technically a roll. It was just on fire a little bit. Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll, Dreadnoughts. Okay, good. Charge it up. Oh, I see that in the back of the tail, but I gotta wait. I think somebody got to it already. No, they didn't. I don't know if I can hit that from here. I'm gonna try. I got it. That's a wound. Griffin left the quest? Why did they leave the quest? This is a perfectly fine content. Why were they upset? Were they upset? Were they in stream? And me chastising them? Upset them? That was a little silly thing of, oh, you failed them out. I wasn't serious. Come back, Griff. Come back, Griffin. He probably wasn't happy that, like, he thought the quest was gonna go quicker, maybe? I don't know. Sometimes people jump into these hunts and then you're wondering. Netcode in this game's a lot better than World, obviously. Also, see how auto-target is a lot more smooth because it doesn't have that, like, constant X that's always there with the crosshairs. Roll 1. Believe it or not, this game's getting updated tomorrow on Steam. So there's going to be, for people who are having PC problems with this game, more PC optimization. So it should run better for people who have problems with older PCs in particular. I have a 5060 graphics card, so for me it's pretty easy. You know, my game runs pretty quickly. Roll. No. Run. Okay. Good. Full charge up. Nice. Okay, good. That's a good damage rotation and everything. Okay, good. Elemental absorption. Let's roll. Pick this up. Phase 3 or 1? Oh, no. Phase 2. I gotta get on that horse. Come on. Come this way to safety. To safety. You don't want to be in that fire attack. Up here. You're safe. You'll be safe over here. Just watch out for the fireballs. You'll be good. See? Safety. Somebody got hit by a fireball. It happens. It always is one. Sometimes I'm that person too. I could be that guy every once in a while. Okay. I don't know if I should go full combo here. I'm gonna try it. For science. This is a good damage rotation. Nice, nice. Old Greg. Interesting name. Agitator. Neutral hostility has been activated, but I know what he's doing, so I'm gonna hold back over here. Alright, let's charge it up. You can't cut this tail just yet. You have to wait till it goes to phase 3 when its whole body is exposed, for those wondering. It's not possible until... Okay, good. I like our Charge Blade user, because our Charge Blade user is doing some pretty good KOs that you wouldn't expect normally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, full charge. Nice meaty damage. And I'm gonna pay for that unless I roll. Okay, we rolled out of the way. I could block too, because obviously I can't block that. I need somebody to heal me. I'm gonna stay here. Please heal me. Please help me. No, no, don't heal me. All they had to do was life powder there. Oh. C'est la vie. I need to sharpen my weapon anyway. Let's just use it as an excuse. I mean, in the position that I was in, there was no way I was going to get out of that. That was just impossible. It happens. Everybody carts sometimes. Let's just go back. Everybody carts sometimes, even Dread. Pour one out for the homie, right? Probably should have used these beforehand. Okay. Good. Me set something up here. If we were to get a mount off that dismount, that would be kind of funny. Okay, 5, 4, 1. Okay, that's a good damage rotation. I'm gonna roll back, because if not, it's gonna be the same thing. This guy loves this Zoashia. In this one in particular, loves to keep relying on that move. Normally, I don't get hit by that much. Okay, good. 2. I don't think it's great to go full, but we will. I didn't see the big damage numbers there. I'm gonna move back. Oh, pacer. Okay. Almost over. Rawr, it's angry. Mutual hostility has been activated. I have to move away from this pillar, though, because if I do stand there when he starts doing the lightning attacks, it's gonna be bad for me. Oh, just in case. We haven't had to use too many Mega Potions, thankfully. Oh! For whatever reason, this Zoashia does not like me. Man. Who does at this rate, right? I'm kidding. I'm just being silly. Sometimes I will tell a joke like that. Full charge. Okay. Ah, whiffed. No. I probably should roll here. Yeah, I just rolled too late. Oh, man. This Zoashia is really after me. I don't think I've had one ever target me this much. That's okay. We're still good. Thank you for the random life powder. Maybe for Old Greg they did that? Let me move over here so I can get the tail. Yep, in damage rotation there. I deserve to get punished for that one. Heal. Okay, good job. Good job. Trust, right? Okay, good. Always when I'm swinging up for that animation, it does some nonsense. Oh, I gotta block here because if not, it's a guaranteed game. I have to thank you. I was gonna Superman dive just for safety, but they saved my buns. Literally. Gotta love when homies save your behind like that sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to trust your teammates and just make the play. This tail has to come off. This tail needs to come off. This tail deserves to come off. Come off, tail. I don't know if I'm gonna overcommit here, because you've seen what happens when I overcommit too much. I have Part Breaker in this set too. It's kind of funny that the tail refuses to come off, considering. Okay. He got flinched. I'm gonna be careful because when they flinch like that, sometimes they'll just turn in your direction, thinking you're the hunter that actually was the one that caused the flinch. Case in point. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna stand there. Who died? That wasn't me that time. I swear that wasn't me this time. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Unlucky. No. Pour one out for the teammates. I have to take a little bit of responsibility there, too. I thought we were gonna get that one done. If I had to take a guess, I really thought. Oh, well. C'est la vie. You can't win them all, man. You roll with the punches. Okay. Let's go into the next one. SOS. We'll go Temper Arcvold. We'll join quest. And away we go. I probably should take a sip of water, just saying. Feeling hydrated, boys. Ame's Quest? Is that how you read that name? That's kind of funny. Right? Is that how you would pronounce that name? Ame? Because it's A-I-M-E-E. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get to hunting. These monsters aren't going to hunt themselves, right, Dread Knights? Definitely not. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna equip this. We're angry. Archvold's really angry. I'm gonna wait for that, like, a good hunt. Get out of their quest? Looking like it. Why did you quit out of your session? Oh man. Why? Were they about to triple cart? It's been an interesting day of hunting, guys. It's been a very interesting day. Why did they back out of their own lobby? So confused over that one. No comprende. It wasn't me. I'm in green and OBS. Promise. Okay, Tempered Archvold Investigation. 3 minutes into that, and they just... Maybe they weren't ready for that content? I don't know. It's a bit perplexing. Alright, high rank. Is it just like an off day for Monster Hunter lobbies today? It could be. Maybe people have, like, fatigue from hunting so many Gagmazaios. That could be the possibility. There's a sale going on, provision stockpile. Away we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Actually, we do know where the location is. We're going to hunt a... Where is it? Somebody's pinned. We better hurry up. We're gonna hunt the Archvold. That's what we're hunting. And the Archvold is very far from here. I'm gonna see if I have a base that I can get to. A pop-up camp would be ideal. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I do not have a pop-up camp for this. Because I don't really hunt in this area too much. There's no pop-up camp to go to, so I'll just have to use the bird, go all that way there. Okay, cool. Let's put this on. Let's try to get a mount. Oh man, I wasn't actually serious when I said let's try to get a mount, but we got the mount, so that's something. Alright. Sorry, I'm in the middle. Hello, how are you doing? Trollman813, hello there, how are you doing? Welcome. I wasn't expecting us to get actually the mount here. That was kind of funny. How are you doing today? Go. Drop it down. Come on. This is gonna look nice. Let's go. Yes. I mean, it was a bit of a clutter, but hey, we got it. Ooh, para. Into para. I like it. Good job. Ooh, 734 damage. That's a good amount of damage. How are you doing today? How's your day treating you? Good amount of damage here. Ooh, nice. He's tripping all over everything. I like it. This is a good team. Good team composition going. 1, 2, full charge there. Big damage numbers, too. Rawr. Is he parrot again? Ooh, it's a para build. I like. Much respect to para build. Much respect. Good, I've been playing Rise and Sunbreak. I play a bit of Rise and Sunbreak in the past here. I just felt like playing... I was originally playing World. But I'm on PC, right? So World PC lobbies today, in particular, which is kind of disappointing because it was the 8th anniversary for the game. We're kind of dead. So what I ended up doing was I was like, let's just play some Wilds where the lobbies are more active and I could do a lot more, like, endgame content, and I'll just, like, farm pieces just to be able to, like, you know, reroll Gagmazaios, Artisan Weapons. Have you ever played Wilds before? If so, how do you feel about it? Ooh, nice one. Drop down. Okay, good. Should probably at some point go for overhead slash. We got the horn. The reason a lot of people do Arkle is because he's easy to hunt, mostly. And you get a lot of pieces that you need, potentially. Ooh, ooh. Let's roll. I'm probably should roll in the corner here, just for safety. Okay, good. We'll charge it up. Thank goodness that wasn't directed my way, because it would have been roll under his leg so I don't get hit by that. Okay, roll that way so I don't get hit by that. Okay, good. Nice. Let's trust the system here. Ah, I thought he had a wound there. I must have misread, but that's okay. That's still damage. I'm hoping that they can get another repair off here, because that would be ideal. Well, they got another knockdown. This hunting horn user is Kai, and I feel like between Kai, which is ironically the support hunter, as well as our, I think it's a switch axe, no, it's a charge blade user. The charge blade users too, putting in a lot of work. A good team overall here, ironically. You wouldn't think like an NPC would do so well, but it is. That's a big amount of text. I will read it in a second. I'm not ignoring it just because I'm in the middle of a hunt. And unfortunately, I do not have, like, multiple screens. So I have to look over, ironically, at my phone. This is what happens when you have an indie VTuber budget, guys. Okay, but I will get to you as soon as I can, I promise. Okay. Probably when the monster, like, runs away for its little... I mean, I can't suspect this monster is going to be alive too much longer, to be honest. He's just taking beat after beat after beat. And he's getting stun locked at this point, too, which is hilarious. Oh, I stand corrected. He had to make a fool out of good old Dread. I've been trying to get Gagmazios, but I got distracted trying to craft every armor set. I love wilds. I love to see how they make monsters like Devil Joe. Cool. Devil Joe isn't in wilds, though, but last time we saw him was in world. I would hope maybe at some point for the expand... It trapped it, okay. I'm more along the lines of killing monsters, but, you know, it wasn't my hunt. So you go along with the group. That was a good one. Good one. That was their prerogative to trap. Their prerogative, certainly. You've been trying to get Gagmazios. What hunter rank are you at? But you've been getting distracted crafting every armor set. What type of armor set are you using? Because I know the very popular one is Gore Magala, mixed with, usually, it's the Gamma chest piece from New Udra, tempered, arch-tempered, I should say. Alright, let's see what our rewards were. Probably don't need any of these jewels. Well, Chaos Quick Switch could be good. I have a lot of destroyers, I have a lot of those. So many counterattacks. Critical draw, eh. Sangel, eh, that's terrible. You know? Usually you'll probably just use an armor that has antivirus on it. You wouldn't normally do that. I mean the DLCC, I know they would add it because how popular Devil Joe is. Yeah, the world leader. Although, I'm very surprised that this particular wild seems like they're trying to move away from the direction of Elder Dragons, even though our first Elder Dragon that we got was Gagmazios in the final update. Like, I'm very surprised we didn't get Tiastra, Kushala, Chameleos. Because you would expect to have those monsters in the game. You know, because they've just been flagship monsters for so long. So it's very surprising to see them not in the game. For me, my guess is maybe for the expansion, aka the DLC, we'll start to see maybe those monsters. Because I don't feel like at this point, with them so iconic, they're actually waiting. We have to wait for approval on this quest. Why? We're not going to flub it. We'll see if they accept it. I'll give them a couple seconds. If not, I'll go do another one. I understand, like, some hunters are a little bit paranoid because they don't want hard content to be, like, flubbed and carts, which is, you know, it's part of the game. You can't get upset over carts. That's one thing I can't, like, emphasize so much, because even the best hunters, every once in a while, are going to cart to some type of content. Like, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was supposed to be resting, but I played Monster Hunter Wilds because I was kind of prepping for today. I was augmenting, obviously, weapons, rerolling and stuff. Is this dude not going to accept me? Probably not. Story of my life. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. That's a cheesy joke. I don't actually mean that. For those of you around here. That's a joke. A joke. Joke. Is this auto accept? I need to get one of these done. The problem is I haven't run into... It's a hard quest. Let's try it. Let's try and see. I think rank 52. I use Balahara armor and sword and shield, but I've been grinding for Obogaron armor and weapon. I see, I see, I see. So you're still relative, well, not relative, but somewhere in the mid game for it. You're just pushing through, pushing through. What platform are you playing it on? Are you playing it on PC, or are you playing it on PlayStation 5, or what's the Erwin? Xbox Series X? I know it's kind of rare to say, like, Xbox Series X. It's kind of crazy, like, with everything that's been going on with Xbox lately, it feels like Xbox is not going to be around pretty soon, the way that we think it is, and they'll probably just call everything that's, like, Microsoft-related Xbox at this point, like, in terms of PC gaming. Where Doggo, lead, or Birdo, lead the way, right? Lead the way, but, you know? So, PC platform, cool. And if you don't mind my asking this question, because I'm trying to do this as market research, how is the game treating you? Are you finding that it's running good for you now? Because, you know, there's been a lot of, I don't know what's the word I should look for, arguments on the internet over, like, performance optimization. I felt like after the last particular patch that we had, I never had a problem. I have a 50 series graphics card, and I have, like, the last i7. Where is Nuudra? I feel like I've been going here forever. So I never had problems in terms of performance with the game, but I do know other people who have like a 3050 graphics card and they have maybe not the highest new end one, have experienced some type of issues, which I will preface should be fixed mostly tomorrow, because there is a Steam performance patch that is coming out tomorrow, for those of you who don't know. There's a Steam performance patch that should be released tomorrow. Oh no. I'm so glad that we had that mutual hostility there, because if not, that was going to be a big amount of damage that Dread did not want to take. Manifest a win here, guys, because this one's, again, hard endgame content. But it should be fixed for a lot of PC players by tomorrow. I'm going to stand back here. Yep. I still got hit with that. Yeah, and he's really loving his attack there. I will read that in a second when I have a second. Please be patient, because since this is... Did I die from that? I did. Are you ashamed, Master? I am kind of ashamed, because I didn't think that was going to one-shot me in this armor. Definitely wasn't. I haven't really lagged much at all. I don't really have good internet, though. I prefer playing by myself, and the only time I lag mildly when I fight Raydao. That's good. Good. Ooh. I think maybe potentially this one's gonna be a GG here. So I'm gonna just back out. I'll have to do that with a different armor. So I've been trying to do this particular quest in here forever, and it hasn't gone well. Every time I've tried to hunt this monster, it's kind of unfortunate. I can hunt Gog, no problem. I can hunt everything else Arch-Temper, no problem. But Nuudra, for some reason, those attacks hit so hard. I'm gonna have to ascend this armor to be able to conquer that. Good to know. That's good, though. That's good. Hopefully by tomorrow's patch, you'll be a little bit better with that. So it should hopefully not lag. Having unstable internet is a problem, too. I understand that. You know, it happens. My ISP is sometimes can be a little wonky as well. Just kind of, you know, it happens. You just kind of push on with it. Alright, SOS. Let's search. I guess I'm going to do a tempered Jindahad. Trying to go for, like, harder content today. We're gonna only be on for another, like, hour or so. How resist is your confident there? And he put me in my place. Could not join the quest. Why could I not join the quest? What happened there? Why? I'll show it. So you see negative 10 fire resistance, negative 15. But it gives me a lot of skills, so it's like the trade-off for it. Okay, post-join request. Let's search. I guess they died to that. I don't want to do that. That's too easy. Some people like this quest. Let's do it. Let's help. I hate that it's a double quest in, like, the arena type of style, but what are you gonna do? Push forward with that. Ba-dum. Every time I hear this horn, could not join quest. Why could I not join quest? Is everybody, like, just backing out of their quest? Come on, game. Let me in. Not on the heritage engine. Those are hard quests. Yeah, wow, that quest isn't still there anymore. Okay. Alright, that happened. Okay, I guess I guess we'll do this. That one's full. Okay. What is this, man? There's gotta be a lobby with some challenging content, right? I'm not doing Savage. I love myself too much to do that on stream. Okay. Let's go. Sorry, the video that probably was on your end. YouTube's been having problems. I heard anything, though. Could you put fire resistant on? Oh, I could, but then I wouldn't have the damage output that I would need. So it's not ideal to lose off critical or something for fire resistance or anything comfy. It would be very, very bad. On top of that, it would bring down the clear time. Usually, unless you can eat for resistance in Monster Hunter, you don't want to really gem it in. Okay. Let's go. And usually this armor's fine, it's just that one particular hunt. Or what I particularly ate for was not the wisest decision. Speaking of which, it looks like maybe some of my buffs were off from the last time I ate at base, because I think it was a while already. Alright. Is it moving to phase 2? Maybe, potentially? Where are you going? Come back here. Well, plus side, we'll get to potentially here use a ration. Okay, cool. Let's go. Should be good. Oh, everybody using? No, not everybody's weapons maxed out, but that's fine. This is easy enough. Did I get the mount? Okay. We're 2 for 2 on greatsword mounts today, Dread Knights. That's surprising. I was not expecting to get another mount. This guy's gonna ram me into the wall. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold, hold, hold. Okay, good. Let's drop him. Do you believe, Dread Knights? Show me the believes in the chat. Drop him down. Boom, boom. Yeah. Bow to me. That's right, you bow to Dread right now. I should probably go full charge here. Yep. Big amount of damage. Nice. Rawr. I'm getting a little overconfident here. It's fine. This thing is a little too easy in terms of its attack, so you can kind of choreograph it mostly. There it goes. Because you know when he beams, he like always steps back. Those things are here. I wonder if we should use them to our advantage. I'm going to whiff that. Did I get the tail at least? No, I don't. Okay. They're going to fight. As the saying goes, let them fight. I'm just going to kind of hang back here and get as much damage off in this area. Why, they do some damage over there. As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Right? I think that's how that saying goes, if I remember correctly. Full charge up. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. See, so case in point, like what I was saying before, I wouldn't be able to do as much damage. So giving up like damage for resistance, although it would make a hunt more comfy, sometimes it's the damage is more important than just E for the resistance here. Alright. He's getting a little too aggro. He should potentially do enmity here pretty soon, I would say. Roll back so I don't take that hit. And then we'll just target the claw. Roll. Okay, good. I see your chat. I will when I have a second. Ooh, ooh. Mutual hostility saved me there. Let's go. 1, 2. I should roll back here. Just because I can hit the face area here. I'd probably try to go for mount again, which would be kind of silly. Roll. Oh, gotta heal. I got greedy there. This is why greed is bad, Dread Knights. Oh, I got enmity. Okay, I was expecting that. That means I did the most damage so far out of everybody on the team. So he's gonna kind of zero in on me. Let him. Let him. Maybe I should not talk so much crap to him. Heal. Alright. It has been about 3 minutes, so let's do this. Why are we doing this? We're trying to buff everybody. Okay, good job, teammate, for getting the knockdown there. I think it was a knockdown at least. Full charge up. Swing. Okay, good. Wait on it. He's going to do claw attack. I don't want to get hit by that. Swing. They're trying to get another mount. Okay. Iframe, save me. Okay, let's heal up. Is anything above him? Kind of. I need him to move over here so I can drop that. So let's just wait on it and see. Okay, good. Oop, not good. He basically donkey kicked me. Roll. I would really like this monster to stand over here. Why did they do that? What was wrong with you? Who did that? Why did you troll like that? Why did you troll? Why did they troll? It was nowhere near there. Why? Why did they do that? Oh no. I even got distracted by that. That's okay. Alright. Support Hunter Alessa has left the hunt. Somebody's going to join this hunt as well. Alright, Panda Bear. Hang in there, Panda Bear. I believe in you, Panda Bear. You can tank that. You are a gun lance user. You can tank almost anything. Okay. Ow. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's cute. Let's heal. I'm gonna sharpen, because my weapon is very, very dull right now. It's not gonna do a lot of damage. Who's gonna run away anyway, right? Yep. Oh! You want some? Come get some, like John Cena would say. Thank you, Cena. Clap, clap, clap. Anybody here John Cena fans? Read the chat a second while we go there. Fair. Also, do you have a favorite monster in total across the series? I do. My favorite monster is Rajang. Love Rajang. Ever since Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which is my first Monster Hunter. Love him. Honorable mention will go to Lagia, aka Lagia Cross. Love that monster as well. I have a soft spot also for Molten Tigrex, which is a monster maybe not too many people know about. That was a monster for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate as well. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was like my favorite Monster Hunter game. Still is. I wish they would port it somewhere, but they don't. Okay, let's wait. Who carded? Who carded? Everybody's carding today in these quests. I know my Balahara armor is very weak against lightning damage, if I remember -16, but I was able to make it 4 from gems. It isn't good, but it isn't the worst. Yeah, I understand that. You gotta work sometimes with whatever's available to you, right? And you know, like, you pick the armor that works best for you as you're grinding up. That's the one thing, right? Whatever feels the most comfortable for you, right? Because that's all about what it is when it comes to hunting. You do the most comfortable hunt that you can with the most comfortable gear. Alright, Dread was kind of annoyed by that. Not necessary. I mean, everybody carts right, but... let's see here. I'm gonna pick a voucher. We'll do that. Because I feel like if I do go into these quests with, like, insurance, it might go pretty bad. So we've had, what, 2 groups so far that were swiped? Which is unfortunate, because that was something hard content that somebody was trying to do to clear. I always feel bad when we can't get the dub for that person. You know? You try to help the homies out as much as possible. Alright, onward to something. This auto-accept it is. Okay, level 100, so that means we're guaranteed to get some charms out of this. Joining quest. Mounted. Okay, good job, good job. They mounted it. The one thing, too, I prefer about Wild's lobbies compared to World, because I know I was playing World earlier, is that, like, you don't run into as many sus names and sus callouts. The community is generally more positive and less, like, I don't know if gross is the word, but, you know, there's just certain things in Monster Hunter World PC lobbies that are like stuff you probably shouldn't say, and when I see them, those callouts and stuff, it's like, what the hell, man? Like, do you need like a cold shower or something? That's how I feel sometimes. So I prefer, like, Wild's lobbies are way more chill. I think on top of that, Wild's has done things to prevent like people from saying very, very sus things and putting very, very sus things in their name, which is great, because I felt like they needed to do that, especially after coming off the last 2 games. Because, you know, I know it's haha funny names to some people, but for other people it's just kind of like... Especially since we don't have the option to turn off sus names. Like, sometimes it like kills the enjoyment for people. Like, I know for me in particular, I don't like to see it too often. Like, especially if I'm streaming. Which was happening a lot. There were some weird names. Alright. Let's go. How does everybody else feel about that? How do you feel about, like, names or callouts in Monster Hunter that are a little bit sus and kind of like, I don't know, wouldn't be considered appropriate by, like, work standards? I don't like seeing them. That's my stance on it, but I know everybody's gotta, like, have a different stance, so to speak. Oh, I whiffed that so badly, but it's fine. Give me your tail. Give me your tail. I wish to have that tail. That tail shall be mine. Oh, it's sleeping, and I'm in mid-attack. Hopefully I can cancel. I did cancel. Dread, see? Dread didn't do it. Do I have bombs? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. I do. Wait. Hold on. Do you want to do something to that? You're rolling your hammer. Go roll it. Go ahead. This is take me a while to get this. Let's see if I can charge it here. I should be within length. I am! Nice! I gotta clip that. Clip that. Dread didn't bungle it for once. The one time I actually remember to bring bombs for sleep bombing. The one time. The one time. I've never seen really too many hunts where people bring, unless they're like, oh, I'm gonna get hit by this, right? Yeah. Unless, like, you're really old school hunter. Wait on that. For safety. Not particularly for me, just because I see the gunners taking a bit of hit, so it needs a little defense. Right? Defense wins games. Let's also do this. Can't hurt to give them a buff there as well. This is a level 9 Gormagala, by the way. So Gormagala, it's a little bit harder content. Has a little bit higher HP. On top of having a little bit higher HP, it does do a little bit more damage. It's not your standard run-of-the-mill. That's why you get, like, the charms that you get from it, because it's a level 9 quest. Seems like this group's pretty good. I mean, there's no such thing as necessarily a bad group. It really just comes down to groups, or some groups are a little bit more organized when it comes to this stuff. Swing? Nope. What weapon you were playing again, by the way? I think you said Sword and Shield, if I recall correctly. Okay, good job. Sword and Shield's a very good weapon. I don't want to call it the beginner weapon, because it's actually S tier in Wilds. I haven't actually made... I'm whipping that. I haven't actually made a Sword and Shield build yet. I mean, I kind of have one, but I haven't finished it. Because I want to, obviously, get some pieces of monsters to then do, like, the rerolls so I can get the EX skills on certain weapons. One of them is a Sword and Shield. A Blast Sword and Shield. Because usually when I go into general hunts, what I like to do is it's either I'll do Para, just because you can't go wrong with Para, or Poison, or I'll do Blast. I like Blast because I've always just liked Blast weapons. I like that little bit of extra explosion. Some people prefer Para. I'm not really too into Greatsword Para because it takes too long. Like, if you're gonna Para with something, you probably want to Para Dual Blades. Sword and Shield is great for Para. Same thing with, like, Poison. You can do Poison Greatsword. Ideally, it's probably better for Blast just because you get, like, a little extra damage off. At least, in my opinion. Can I tackle here? No, but I can tackle that, which is what I did there. Let's roll. Good job. Good group. Getting a good amount of stuns, too. Wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. They have a scope? Is he after me, or is he not after me? This monster can't make up its mind. It's asleep? I don't have any more bombs. I hope they have, like, another set of bombs. Do you have bombs? Does anybody else have bombs? I don't have extra ones. I wasn't prepared for this assignment. Alright. I guess I'm doing it. Okay, are we both going for it? Who hit it? Who hit it? Was it a monster? Who hit it? Somebody roll back that tape, because I know I didn't connect with it. Was it the hammer user? We're both competing for that wake-up hit? I whiffed mine because of that. Oh, it feels bad. Oh, no. Well, it's a good thing I ate insurance. This is why you don't look away, either. Haha. Potato brain moment. Dual blades and sword and shield. I cannot use slow weapons. Hopefully YouTube doesn't strike your channel because of... Yeah, no, that hasn't happened, ever. Never really happens. Because usually when I see stuff that's sus, what I generally will do is I will back out of it. You know, I back out of the lobby really quickly. Alright, let's go. YouTube and I have a good relationship, too. I've been on YouTube for 5 years, going on 6. In May 4th will be 6th anniversary of me on this channel. I've done YouTube stuff outside of this channel. This is actually my second channel. First channel's way older. 14 years at this point? 14, 13 years, yeah. Long time doing stuff. Whoa, roll. It's not potato brain this time, Dread Knights. Believe. Believe. He is so all over the place because I think he's trying to get the... this is not a disrespect to the gunner, but the gunner is like making him go all over the place right now. You see how he's just constantly chasing? This particular... Yeah, he's chasing the gunner, which makes it a little bit more difficult to catch up with the slow weapon, I will be honest with you. This is actually a fun fact. I'm not saying this to... I like gunners as well as anybody else. But gunners sometimes make hunts with melee weapon users a little bit annoying because I have to, like, constantly chase that monster block. Hold that thought. I should probably lock in here. Okay, broke that right wing. Alucard, pick a spot to stay in, Alucard. I beg of you. Please. Oh, gonna take that hit. Okay. Roll or take that hit. Oh man, I'm in a bad spot. Confirmed. Fill up. Okay. Where are you going, Gore? It's literally, he's really just after the gunner. He's just non-stop going. I'm going back to camp. Why are you going back to camp? Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Don't stress it. There's 2 gunners. Okay, that's who he's chasing after. I've been wondering this whole hunt. Where is... Why does he keep chasing after everything? Else but me. There's 2 gunners. So he's just gonna constantly go after them. Okay, he finally is targeting me. There's a part break. I would love to get that, but I think the gunner got it anyway, right? Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. Oh, yep, they got it, that part. Okay, good. Let's go. 1, 2. And there's a part break there. A nice, juicy part break. He's getting sleepy. Show your face. Oh, there goes that part break. Oh, slow weapon. 1. Okay, good. We really need to get a tail strike there. Really want to cut that tail. I need it. I want it. I deserve it, Dread Knights. Okay, good. Let's keep pushing it. You think I could get a mount here? We're gonna go for it. I did not get the mount. Neither did anybody else, though. Probably go for overhead slash... I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. And we're waiting for this to come back before we can do it. Get down here! I don't want to throw poop at you because that'll make you run away. Give me that tail. Give me that tail. Hammer user, why are you trying to hit the tail? That's the most confusing thing I've seen somebody do. Oh, okay. 1, 2. He can't shoot anything. He's exhausted, so that's fine. You can't shoot anything. He's having performance issues here, literally. Haha. Go, nice. You can't hit me with the beam. You're all out of beams for now. He's so tired, Dread Knights. He's so tired. He's a little tired guy. Okay, good. Mega. Just in case, because he should be starting to shoot stuff. No, homie. Alright. Don't clown around anymore. Roll. Okay, I'm safe. I should probably watch out for that beam. He's probably gonna go into phase 2 again pretty soon. Roll. I got ya. You're wide open after that attack, buddy boy. Okay, good. Frenzy Crystal. Yep, called it. Did I not call it? I said phase 2. Roll. Roll. Uh-oh. 1, 2, roll. I thought there was a perp right there. Maybe not. Should probably block with the shield, but I didn't want to. I think it was safer to just roll back this way. I have an idea, but I don't have time to. Are you gonna come this way so I can go overheads? Roll. He's not after me. He's after the gunner, I think. Come on. We can try to get that tail. I felt like this quest took a while. Oh, bad hit. I will read chat in a second, I'm sorry. You know, the very challenging hunt. If I look away for a second, it might not work in our benefit. I was gonna go for that, but way out of position. Is it me? No, it's not me he's attacking. I'm probably not gonna go for full charge here. Yeah, because he's gonna just do his dance attack that he's doing. I think I see the tail there. Let's see if I can get the cut off there. Okay, I was hoping to go for the knockdown there. Sometimes it'll get knocked down from that. The gunners are actually doing pretty well now because they've learned to kind of space in this hunt. Be able to get the melee users some type of damage rotation roll. That's not for me, that's for the gunner. Yep. They got one cart left. How much is his life at? This is one of those things where I may take the initiative and Jeanette Monster's help. Looks like they abandoned. Or it looks like they were thinking about abandoning. Okay. Go. 1, 2. Okay, good. These guys still with me? I can't check right now. Okay, good. Roll. Roll. Okay, good. Oop. Bad. Bad. Okay. Let's get that tail curve. Wait on that. Swing it down. Where are you, Barrow? He finally moved away. Gives me a... Oh, my goodness. He came back. Well, you know, they say if you want something truly, it'll come back to you. I guess that's proof of it. I mean, I did tell him to come back, right? So it is my fault. I am very concerned for my gunner teammates, and there's not too much I can do to help them. I just gotta hope that they continue to dodge as well as they have. Okay. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Thank goodness. Mutual hostility there. I'm probably gonna have to block here. Yeah. Oh, God. Please life power me. Please. There's like 4 of you in this hunt. Okay. Thank you for the para. I'm gonna do this for sake of argument. Okay. It's a very slow-moving weapon. You know how it goes. I'm concerned. Let's go dust powder her. I don't like usually using these. I usually save them for harder hunts, just because they're hard to come by, but in this situation, with everything that's going on, man, I feel like I'm having to micromanage here just a little bit more than I'd like to. I don't feel like those gunners are doing as much damage, because this should have been finished by now. It's no disrespect to them, but they're definitely not doing a lot of damage to the gore. What's their gun? It's a green one? So that means that that's not even fully upgraded or a GOG weapon. Okay. That kind of explains why it's taking so long on this hunt then. It's not maxed out weapon. Okay. That explains a few things. Alright. Let's go into carry mode here if I can. Heal up. Nameless, what are you doing? But please stop making the gore go all over the place. We're trying to keep you in here, this fight. Just stay in a corner and shoot if you can. Well, I mean, that worked and it didn't work. Me heal up because I don't want this quest to get ruined. I can't be the liability here. I think I'm out of powders to use, correct? I have a hard shell. Let's use it because it's been 3 minutes. That way I'll give the gunners a little bit more of a buff. I would appreciate if this insect lady... Did they get the mount? Okay, great. I was about to say, if you're going up in the air, get the mount, please. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We're safe, we're safe. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're gravy. We're gravy. I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm gonna do something unheard of. When he drops down, I'm probably gonna set a trap. I'm very concerned that this is not gonna go right. Do I have traps on me? I should have a trap. Oh, good. Somebody else thought the same thing that I was thinking. Trap it, yeah. Because with one cart left, that's the way to go here. Just because if not, we don't know who's going to take a cart, and then it's like all that hard work goes down the drain. Yes, yes, good thinking, good thinking. Good work, good work. That's a good one. It was a tough one, but it was a good one. They're playing the guitar. Okay, cool. I have time for about one more. Let me see what else. I'm sorry, because there was such an intense hunt that I couldn't really re-chat. Really play a... Oh, I can't pronounce that. Deck with some extra spells. That's the Gaga deck, right? Yeah. I play... Right now, I play a couple decks. I'm playing Yumi Mitsurugi. I'm also playing... Draco Tails, branded Draco Tails. I do have also Dragon Maid Draco Tails. I'm trying to rebuild Blue Eyes because now, after the new ban list that's coming out in February, Blue Eyes gets free maidens back, so all the maidens are going to be back, so that's great. That's great, that's great. Other than that, you know, that's pretty much what I've been playing. I don't do as much Yu-Gi-Oh! Content here on the channel anymore. Because I'm just going to be honest with you all, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in particular brings in a very interesting group of people that generally don't really follow rules, right? So, like, they'll be pretty rude, you know? Everybody, like, if you've ever streamed ever in your life, you know, there's always going to be somebody that's trying to, I don't want to say backseat, but it's trying to be helpful. But they don't kind of understand, like, you kind of know what you're doing, usually. So, like, in Yu-Gi-Oh! In particular, Master Duel, a lot of people come in and try to tell me how to play the game. When in reality, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! For, like, 25 years, and I'm an actual tournament player that does, like, has won regionals several times and stuff. So, like, it's helpful advice, but it's not really, because it's, like, undermining. And the other thing, too, is, like, sometimes the Yu-Gi-Oh! Crowd is, like, really disrespectful. Which is just kind of... I'm not saying, oh, every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player is like this, keep that in mind. But there's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that just kind of have that vibe that, you know, they think they're even on the internet at locals. Anybody that's been to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals knows that sometimes... Yeah, you know, they be wildin' sometimes. And they don't really observe the usual behavior that's, like, here. I like to try to keep things here, you know, PG, so everybody can watch, everybody can enjoy themselves, everybody can have a good time, which is why I don't lean into certain things as opposed to other things that I, you know, do. So I try to keep everything kind of like PG-13, you know. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are not like that, so whenever I play Master Duel, it's that. Whenever I play Master Duel, somebody's always trying to queue in to the lobby, so I have to hide my screen. It becomes a headache. I'd say just use a deck you love. My deck is incredibly niche. I play meta, you know? That's what I do. I'm a tournament player, so you play whatever does well, you know? I love playing Mitsurugi. I was playing Genesis, but found out that I was over the limit. I felt taking a whole bunch of L's in rank when you're trying to get, like, stuff that you need to make our decks, which are, like, you know, for content and stuff, it's very important for me, you know? So that's why I, you know, as much as I'd like to, that's not the way Master Duel works, unfortunately. It's not about that life, unfortunately, which is, it's sad, but that it'd be like that sometimes, you know. But I don't really do too much more, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel content. Like, now when I play mostly, if you see, like, I upload a short, I'm uploading the short in general just so I can have, like, content, you know, just to throw up a short. This fox seems like it wants to be all over the place. Why is that? This little tempered Mitsune will be the last quest that I do for the day, right? Usually stream for 2 hours a day. I stream, for those of you who are new here, Monday through... It's always Monster Hunter. That's always something I like to do. Are we in person back out of this? What's going on here? So I stream Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. 7 p.m. Monster Hunter is usually always on Mondays. Every other day it's like a different game. This week I'm kind of being kind of crazy because I'm going to be playing League of Legends tomorrow. I haven't played League of Legends since like Christmas season, and I play support in League of Legends. And here's the thing about League of Legends: if you've never played League of Legends and you've played support in random queues, it is a very stressful time getting everybody to like actually work together. That Mitsuki turned around like if it was severely hurt and upset at my choices, and the consequences of my actions are probably going to come here now. Okay, roll. I rolled way too late there. That probably should have been a guard. So then Tuesday, it's League of Legends. Wednesday, I don't know how I plan to play. Well, X-Pit, the update here. Or are we not doing this? Yeah, we're not doing this apparently. Okay. Apparently, person said no mas. Okay. That's unfortunate. That happens a lot lately. Alright, not return to title screen. I'm not gonna fight this solo, because I came into this to hunt it, and, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that, you know? It's annoying. What are you gonna do sometimes? I've stopped playing Master Duel because they don't have a Genesis version. I cannot last a single turn without being negated multiple times and destroyed in a single turn. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, like, when it comes to Master Duel, it's like if you want to have fun, and I feel bad about this, because I'm technically part of the problem too, as are a lot of content creators are kind of like, I guess, smurfing, particularly like if people go into casual. It's hard to like play a fun deck that you really enjoy. I wish they had Genesis and Master Duel. My gut feeling is we're not going to see Genesis and Master Duel. Just because Master Duel is run by the JPN branch of Konami. Actually, this is a very interesting point that people brought up, that you indirectly brought up. Has anybody actually been paying attention to Master Duel news on the internet? So, for those of you who don't know, today, on the Japanese side of Master Duel from Konami, they now have banned the clip, you not post clips to Twitter or Discord if you live in Japan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. On top of that, they now have a group for music that will do like content strikes. So, which one are we fighting first, boys? So my guess is most likely what Konami is probably gonna do, particularly the JP branch, is they're trying to get rid of those videos that you see of people, like, dunking on people with those whole, like, you know, compilations, rage quit videos, basically, as they would call them. The other thing that I'm very concerned about with Master Duel's future is that because this is happening on the Japanese side of Master Duel, that potentially what could end up happening is that they bring these policy changes to the Americas. So if you're in North America and stuff, you know, a lot of people who make Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel content in particular are very critical of the game, right? And I feel like this is going to be Konami's way of trying to silence people who have been very critical of the game, which I don't like that, because I feel like if you're a game developer, you have to take like the good criticism along with the bad criticism. And I feel like it starts with that in JPN and people getting like content strikes, and then I feel like that's just going to extend over, because another game, I'm going to use this game as an example. I know a lot about video games. If you know, you know, I used to be a gaming journalist. So, and I have done stuff with gaming companies before. So, I'll give you an example. Bandai, when it comes to Dragon Ball, has done this. So, like, if you play a Dragon Ball game, a lot of the times when you play the Dragon Ball game, I'll give you an example. Dragon Ball Superheroes, the card game. They will content strike you for doing the stream. Even if you're on the North American side, they just hit you for it. They'll say, like, the game audio, or they will say the footage, and they've been doing that. And particularly when it comes to Bandai, a lot of their games are like that. You know, if you obviously work for a big company, you can get permissions for it. I don't really feature too many Bandai games. I've never had a problem. Even if I did, I have contacts at Bandai, so I wouldn't really get in trouble. But there was one time where I did play Dragon Ball Superheroes, the card game, and I had a content strike. Not like a copyright, keep that in mind. It's just, you know, the usual DMC, where it's like, oh, if you want to monetize this video, you can't monetize it, which I die laughing about whenever I get those things, because it's like, Dread's not partnered on YouTube. Dread's an affiliate on Twitch. So it's like you're trying to take away monetization that I don't have on this channel. So, you know, it's like, okay, cool. You just basically don't want the video to be shown as more like it. So that's why I fear that that's what Konami is going to be. They're going to just do that stuff. And then it's going to be, you know, a case of that, you know? Where they use content strikes and use that system to kind of just make it so that people don't, like, that are critical of the game are able to be that. But, you know, it's whatever. It's unfortunate. That's my 2 cents to all that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, roll. Let's wait on that. Wait on that. Okay, good. After this hunt, we say goodbye. Because I'm in overtime. I wasn't actually supposed to go over stream limit. I apologize for that, but because, well, we're technically not over yet. If we finish this hunt in 7 minutes, we won't be. Which I'm hoping we can. I feel like this hunt's taking a long time. Alright. I think I just got put on fire. Hopefully that's not the case. How's stream quality, by the way, for people who are watching? Is it good? You good in the hood? I think you're... I'm looking over my phone to double check every once in a while, so if you see me turn my head that way, it's I'm looking at my phone. Because I can't watch my own stream while I'm hunting, obviously. Oh man, my GPU wouldn't like that if I was doing that. Roar, they're angry. Come on. Have we ever, like, any of us, like, really doubled down on this? Oh, look at that screen name, Vesper. Interesting. Okay, they have a sword and shield. Okay, good job dropping it. Nice. I think I can take this hit. I have to sharpen my weapon. It's green. And if it's green... Interesting, Vesper screening. I wonder if they were a fan of somebody a long time ago. Maybe. Oh, I thought it was sleeping. I'm an idiot, man. Potato Brain. I think so much Monster Hunter today. Whirl. Swing better. Oh, there's a part break there. I would love to have that part break, but I'm kind of boxed in this corner. Do I want to be greedy? It's gone. No, it's not. Okay, it was on that side. Yes, a good knockdown. I gotta be careful here, though, because I do definitely need to heal. Okay, good. Charge it up. Wake me up before you go. Oh, clutch para. Love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Give me that. Give me that head. Like Thanos said. You should have aimed for the head, right? Okay, good. Is that our knockdown? And I think that... Ooh, tail. Give me your tail. Your tail is mine. Actually, I'm caught in the corner. I'm actually literally trapped in the corner. I have to, like, boxed in. Let me move. Reposition would be the safe play here. Heal. Okay. Roll. Ow. You know. Are you coming? Nah, it wasn't coming for me. The one time I was going to go for that slash, right? Rawr. He's vomiting. Okay, part break. Okay. Good. He should be dead pretty soon, right? Then we have to worry about the Mitsune. Hey, guys, maybe get this tail. Just say it. Roll. It's dead! Yay, the evil has been defeated. No, not technically. Don't carve yet. But do you need parts for that? That does really you have to carve? Alright, let's sharpen our weapon, and let's go help Seraphina tackle on that Mitsune. Thank you to everybody, by the way, that popped in, whether it was for a little time, or, you know, for a long haul there. I always appreciate the interactions, the conversations. I do greatly appreciate all that stuff. It makes the world go around and helps definitely in terms of the algorithm. That person looks like Katsune Miku. Am I deluded there? I gotta get closer to that hunter. It looks like Katsune, not that one. There's another hunter that looked like they had pigtails. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just tired. Other things I'm going to be doing this week, because I was talking about before, Wednesday, it's Box Pit because of the new update. Thursday, I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals, because I want to check out Deadpool. I have a good friend, buddy, Tabor Hill. Very good content creator. Definitely check him out. Recommended me as a healer to go back and play support in Marvel Rivals. That now was a good time to jump into that. So, we're going to be doing that one Thursday. On top of that, I'm not targeting here, which is kind of stupid of me. Potato burn moment. If I can get this. Yeah, okay, good. I'm going to try to go for the tail here. Just because its tail is a little bit more annoying to deal with, even though the crest would be the ideal situation here. Yes, big beefy damage. Roll. Okay, good. Hey, look, and see, we can still get the crest area from here. Cool. I probably shouldn't overcommit. Oh, greed paid off there in that situation, perfect. 1, 2. Ooh. You know, I'm probably gonna get hit by that, and I deserve it, because what was I thinking? The thing was, I wasn't thinking, man. I just wasn't thinking it. Roll. Okay. Rawr. He's so soapy. He just wants a bath, right? Maybe Mitsune just wants a bath. Let's wait on him. Okay, good. Oh, this is so coming down now. Nice! Sorry, I got a little hype there. Dread is very proud of himself. I don't only play, by the way, Greatsword. I play every weapon in here, so if you come back another day, you'll probably see me playing something else. Oh, that would have been good had I held there. Okay, that tail looks close to coming off because we got a part break. Just gotta get the half of it. Roll. What you did? Roll! Okay. We're good. We're thriving! We're surviving! You can tell I'm tired. No. I kid. I am a little bit tired, though. I stayed up way too late yesterday. I was up till 2:30 in the morning, which I really shouldn't have been up to that time, but because obviously being snowed in, I was thinking about some stuff, too. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Kind of actually reverse, in an actual good way. I want to preface that. You know, Dread's, kind of in a better mood, mindset, as of late. I'm kind of happy for certain reasons I can't discuss. Okay, good. Let's charge it up here. You know? I think January is looking up in a lot of ways. You know, last year was a kind of a very long year for me. We got the tail cut. Yes, nice. And this year, it started interesting, and it's been progressing well. You know? Personally, not like channel-wise, everything is the way. Oh, hold on. I thought we were gonna jump off the mountain there for a cool mount. No, that didn't happen. Okay, crest. Okay, let's hold it. Hold that position. The reason I keep going for the tail is because it's a critical weak spot. So you see the yellow numbers. Is my thing up? Okay. I'm gonna try to do something silly here. When it comes to attack me, I'm gonna try to do an offset attack. Because I have Rocksteady, so even if I get hit badly, I should be okay. But it has to, Senpai has to notice me here for that. Alright, fully charge up. Okay. That was new. Okay. Excuse me? Alright, I guess we're in it alone now. All by myself. That was an unfortunate time for that to happen. Are these guys with me? Let me check a real quick second. Oh no, guys, you left me. No. No. Oh no. No. Sorry about that. Sorry about that for people who are here. I'm sorry. Looks like internet that time went brr. My apologies. You didn't miss much. Because of that, unfortunately, we're fighting the Mitsune by ourselves. This will be the last hunt anyway. Sorry about that. My apologies. If you saw something happen, I can't really mitigate here. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I can't. I'm in the middle of the game. I can't, like, reset something. So just hold. Bro. Uh-oh, Shaggy. No, roll. Roll. Okay. Sorry, you're catching up. You should be catching up with me. I can't really tell because I'm busy. I gotta kill this Mitsune so we can go. I have to sharpen. I don't have any support hunters with me? I do. Okay, good. Give me a second to sharpen this weapon. Eat some rations. Sorry about that. I apologize. I really do. You know, ISP. Spectrum. Internet be like that sometimes, dudes. Maybe it has Spectrum knows. They're probably one of the worst ISP providers you could potentially have. Ow! I've got to stop looking at chat, because if not, I'm going to kill myself here. In-game. Let me clarify that. Okay, cool. Roll. Alright. Okay. That's such a good hunt, too. Unfortunate, but we could kill it. I've hunted a tempered before. It just becomes a little bit more of a nuisance, because it's not the support hunters that I have. So I have, like, the ones that just do damage, when ideally support would be better for this situation. It's okay. The thing is, I didn't get to do my offset attack because of that Red Knights, which is very important. Oops, well. Okay. 1, 2... Good. He knocked them down so far away. Griffin! Yes. Okay. We got him! Alright, nice. Or her. Or it. Whatever it identifies with, right? Alright. Let's get these carves. That's gonna be the last one, because I think ISB is gonna... These shenanigans right now. It's like peak hours. Oh, I got the orb! I actually needed this orb. Because I want to transmog my greatsword, so I look like... longsword, so I could look like a samurai cat. Let's carve this thing too, because it's conveniently here. I'll read chat too before we go, because I don't want to be rude. Red doesn't like to be that. Okay, let's look here. Get this, Balahara tail. Okay, good. Back out of that, I'll read chat. We'll go over schedule again for those of you who know. Balahara! Also, that's super dumb. They wouldn't have the hate or anything if they just fixed the problem, if it doesn't have to be so hard. Yeah, I agree. I do hope they get some karma and forced to stop on when companies do that. I really hope Monster Hunter doesn't do that. Yeah, I hope they don't do it either. You know, it's one of those things where you never truly know what a company's going to do. You know, I understand, like, companies want to protect their investments and they feel like, here's the thing too. Like, if you're in Japan, Japan's, like, free use rules are different from North America. So, like, a lot of streamers that are here kind of get away with, like, free use. And it's very rare that you, like, run into any problems with free use stuff because of how the things work here. For the exception of, like I said, Bandai does it with their video games, which is why you don't see a lot of people playing the Digimon, what is it, Time Stranger games and stuff, because they do DMCA for that. And also why you don't see too many people play Dragon Ball. Because unless you're, like, one of the really, really top favorites, where they can usually get most of their DMCA claims overturned, usually if you're a smaller person, they won't. And, like, it's unfortunate, you know, but they try to... In Japan, you don't have that, like, type of protection, because in Japan, it's different. Usually, you have to ask for permissions to be able to stream games. That's why you see a lot of, in particular, corporate VTubers a lot of times. Like, in order to play a game, because corporate VTubers technically are people who are signed with a Japanese company most of the time. Actually, now, considering everything, 100% of the time, there's not, like, really any Western companies anymore. That's why when you see, like, VTubers that are, like, they don't have the perms to play a game, or they couldn't get the perms, they have to ask for permission from the game developers. And game developers are a little bit different in regards to who they're willing to let, you know, who they're willing to, like, let them stream their games. So, you know, it's a very dangerous beast. This is kind of why you see a lot of people sometimes that are, like, tend to go back to indie, I guess. Because, like, you usually have less problems unless you're, like, an indie Japanese VTuber. And that's a whole other conversation that I could get into another time. Which, that's kind of hard because, like, yeah. And I feel bad when it's like Twitter thing and Discord thing are going to hurt them tremendously. There are smaller Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel content creators that get hurt by this. And it's unfortunate because it's always when these type of situations happen and companies make these decisions, sometimes the bigger people take a hit, but it's most likely often the little guys that are really not making, like, a lot of big bucks off of content and are just doing it, like, to do it for the love of the game, I guess you could say. Not that the big ones don't do it for the love of the game, either. Keep that in mind. I don't want somebody to take any words that I'm saying out of context. But it sucks for those little people because, like, the whole Master Duel situation, JPN, is going to hurt them the most. Hopefully Monster Hunter doesn't do it. I don't think Capcom will do it, because Capcom has been relying heavily on content creators to be able to get positive feedback and positive stuff out for Monster Hunter Wilds, because, you know, there was that whole review bombing thing. And there's that. Let's see. I'll read one last chat before I go. Feels very scummy they just get to hide and science people. Well, I mean, it's a business thing. It is their property. It is their content that's being used. It is being, like, people profiting off of it. So if you're a game developer, I understand from the game developer's perspective, because again, I did game journalism for many, many years. I have friends that are game developers. And for them, sometimes they feel a certain way about, like, people playing games and, like, profiting off of the games and making content off of that. Because that's just how game devs... It's not a lot of them, though. Keep that in mind. Most game devs are very friendly and will want you to play their game, particularly indie game developers, because that gives them exposure, and there's, like, any exposure is good exposure, which is kind of what, like, Capcom does with their Monster Hunter games. In particular, any exposure is good exposure, especially if it's Wilds, which had, like, the review bomb situation and stuff, which is why you've been seeing lately a lot more Capcom trying to get, like, bigger creators to play Wilds, because it brings in more players, and like, oh, look, the game is fixed and stuff. So I don't think Monster Hunter as a franchise, and Capcom in particular, is ever going to do that. But I would think more niche stuff, like the people who own Persona, I forget what company it is, I could see them doing it. The people who own the Rangaropa, I could see that company maybe doing stuff like that in the future if they haven't already. Bandai already does it for certain games. Like the anime games in particular is really where they go after the most. So, like, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an anime game, it falls into a weird territory. I could like, literally do a whole podcast or a Zatsudan on just this subject alone. But obviously, I gotta get going, because I have some other stuff that I have to do as well. Like I said, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, definitely make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you feel like it. I'm gonna show a little bit about that. Every little bit of interaction that you do does help the channel, and helps the channel grow and other people be able to see what I do. Tomorrow I'll be playing League of Legends. Wednesday I'll be playing Bolt X Pit. Thursday I'll be playing Marvel Rivals. Friday I will be playing Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 1, which I've already gotten in Victor Royale. I have a short about that up there somewhere in the shorts playlist. Definitely check that out. With that being said, though, thank you to everybody that hung out. Thank you to everybody that chatted. Thank you to everybody that lurked. I do greatly appreciate it. And most importantly, I appreciate you. Till next time, guys.